Hello, welcome back to my channel, guys, and look what we have here. But are they real or are they a dupe? I'm thinking they're both dupes. So I'm going to tell you the story time, and I know a lot of you guys are experts, so I'm sure someone right off the bat will be able to tell they're dupes just from me holding them up like this. So I haven't done extended research, but I've done enough research to think that they are dupes. So last week I went into my local Goodwill and there was this bag behind the counter. I asked to see it, and right off the back I was like, oh, that's genuine leather. That feels really nice. And it was priced at $25, and I know most bags they price, designer bags, they price for that. So I asked to see it, and I looked at it really quick. I ran it through Google Imaging. This is what came up, which was the 2005 Cherry Moon by Louis Vuitton. And as you could see by these pictures, this part was red, and also there was an added red, although it does feel like leather. So I mean, I'm thinking it is a good dupe. So all the hardware is stamped, yellow stitching, Louis Vuitton, all the hardware is stamped. So again, a very good dupe. And this is, when I got it, actually it was on the shortest. I made it the longest, and that's why it's kind of bumpy like that. So this is the front, and this is the back. And again, these came out, the authentic ones came out in 2005. Cherry Moon Louis Vuitton pouchette. And then you open it by pushing this in, just like the real one. And then open it up. And then that's when you unzip it. The zipper is smooth, although it is kind of yellow gold, and I feel like that was another sign that it might be fake, because I feel like it would have been really thick. A thicker zipper. I figured it would probably say YKK. I could be wrong. I do not currently have any authentic Louis Vuitton to put this up against. However, back in the day I did, but it was just too long ago. Inside, I would imagine, I know they use canvas and a coated leather. Inside, I feel like should be genuine leather. This is the tag inside. And it has a QR code right here. And so do the originals. Louis Vuitton right there, and then underneath the QR code. When you take the phone to the QR code, nothing happens. And then that pretty much tells you it's a fake. It does have that one pocket again inside, a leather tab. The other thing that seemed off, or is off. Okay. So the originals, again, if you're gonna invest, I don't even know how much the original is. I see on the secondhand market, they're going for about $1,500. I can only imagine the authentic ones probably cost about $4,000. And if you are spending $4,000 on a designer bag, it won't be glued. There will be no glue. And if you just take this fabric right here, if you're questioning a bag that you have, go ahead and wherever the lining is, kind of pull it. I mean, don't rip it and break it if you are planning on using it. But you could feel glue. I could feel the stickiness of the glue. And I know for a fact that this company raises their own cows to butcher for the leather. They're definitely not gluing anything. They have a lot invested to make the bag of a quality substance. So again, okay, so when I first saw it, I just put it in my cart because I figured someone else will do that if I don't grab it. And again, I did spend $25. Back in the day, you'd be able to sell them on the secondhand market. I'd probably be able to get $200 or $300, even though it's not authentic, because unless you are educated in authentic designer bags, most people can't tell by the naked eye, if they've never had one or they've just never researched it, that it would be a fake. So I feel like someone could carry this, and people would probably be, complimenting your bag, thinking that it was real. And this is what it looks like. No peeling or anything. And in fact, I feel like this is a better dupe than the next one I'm getting ready to show you, which is by Prada. So yeah, I mean, this feels substantial. There's no loose threads. The stitching is all on point. The hardware is all stamped. I mean, it's a very well constructed bag. So I have not decided what I'm gonna do with it. If I do sell it, I am going to sell it for a profit, obviously. I'm not just going to give it away. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about it right now. Just in case anybody was wondering, it's very cute. It's a cute bag, or a pouchette. Okay, so, and then at the back, it does fit your iPhone, obviously. It's a good size bag, I would say. Maybe 12 inches, 6 by 12. All right, so that was last week. I went into, and okay, let me just backtrack. When I went to purchase it, the cashier said that earlier that day, somebody donated 6 of these, but all different. She said there was like a denim one, a larger one with cherries on it, and they had them all marked for $25. She said that there is someone that works there, and if they feel like they are authentic, they put them online on the Goodwill.com website. They don't sell them. But if they're not sure, or if they know for a fact they're fake, they put them for $25, sometimes $30, she said. So this was the last one, I guess, that nobody wanted. Okay, so last night I went to the same Goodwill 1 week later. This was not marked up. This was just $4.99. And Prada does tend to use a lot of nylon. So when I saw this, I was thinking, oh, okay. But it wasn't even marked up to 25. And I feel like they could have marked it to 25 and someone probably would have purchased it. Again, the hardware is all stamped Prada. And it's just the cutest little bag. Cute, cute, cute. I ran it through Google Imaging. And this one came up, coincidentally, from 2005. I think it was like a re-image or a bag that they brought back from the day and made it again. And this is pretty uncanny as far as color. So the original also comes with this, but it also comes with the guitar strap. And on the guitar strap, it came with a coin purse. So those were not included. And on the original, I saw that there was like a rubber indentation that said Prada here, re-image. Unless, of course, I don't know. I think it's fake. Prada is sort of having a moment, but not really. I noticed on the secondhand market last night from the research that I've done that even the authentic ones are only going for $100-$200. So if you are in the market for an authentic Prada bag, you could probably get one pretty reasonable. So the authentic one also had this same strap, zipper pull, unless the ones I was seeing were also fake, even though they were sold. I pulled comps and it said that they were sold. One was $327, but one was like $106, and most of them did have the coin purse and the guitar strap. This one does not. Okay, so they do use nylon. They use leather trim, and this I know for a fact vinyl. Like, I have enough leather bags to know that this is vinyl. Okay, and the other thing too that is a red flag is if you're going to be finding an authentic purse of any kind, it doesn't matter the brand, they will have one. It'll be one piece of leather here. It won't have an interruption. I don't know if you could catch that on film, if you're catching that, but there's like a little dent, a little interruption that this what is this, trim, if it was authentic, it would have been one piece. They wouldn't have like used scraps and made that indentation. This triangle looks pretty good. It's not actually glued on, so it's a better fake, because a lot of fake ones that I bought in the past, that's actually glued on, and when you go to lift it, it just falls right off. Okay, I'm gonna also say on the authentic ones, I could be wrong. If you have this bag or even that other Cherry Louis Vuitton 2005 Cherry Moon bag, comment below, because this is for educational purposes only, and if you have the bag, you will have more to share. Same with this bag. I would hope and assume that this wouldn't tarnish on any real bag, and you could see the copper, just the coating. It was silver plated and it tarnished. I would hope that the authentic one, again, if you're going to be spending, I know Prada doesn't retail for as much as Louis, so I'm going to say this probably retailed for $1,500 new. It's a small bag. And I'm going to say that the hardware would not tarnish. I would hope not. Okay, let's open it. Again, it fits your phone. It's a smooth zipper pull. Again, the hardware also says Prada, but it's just a good dupe. The inside looks a little suspicious. Yeah, it kind of is coming up. But yet it is a black rectangle that I saw the authentic ones also had. Now let's talk security code. Now some of the ones that have recently sold, I checked on Poshmark and eBay, they actually all had this same lining that also said Prada. It's like a satiny, almost raised brocade that said there would be no loose threads on an authentic bag. Some of the ones that sold had this little white tag underneath this black tag that says made in Italy. Black tag, made in Italy. Underneath the tag says 175. Some of the other ones that I looked at, one of them said 15, one of them said 205. That doesn't mean anything because I think an authentic bag, this would be not just a cheap paper. And I feel like even this inside, I feel like it would be leather, but maybe it would, I don't know. I think there's a lot of recently sold fakes that people unfortunately bought thinking they were real because the sellers were not honest and the sellers said it was real. Again, if you were buying on the secondhand market a designer bag, of course you ask if it's authentic, and of course people can lie. And it's unfortunate that they lie. But if you are getting ready to purchase or even sell a bag and you're not 100% sure that's authentic, if you price it for $500 or more, but $500, which is too much to be paying for a fake bag, guys. Although a lot of people do spend $500 for fake Birkin bags if they're genuine leather. A lot of people spend $500 for them, which I still feel like it's too much. But if you're comparing $500 with $20,000 to $50,000 for a Birkin bag, then I guess $500 is fine. So again, this little nylon bag on the bottom, and it's just very, simplistic, simple bag, but I'm afraid that it is also fake. But I did only spend $4.99 for it. So if any of you guys who are watching it have the authentic one, and you could give some more information to the audience of, what is this made out of? This shouldn't be tarnished. Again, a lot of the ones that I saw had it say Prada here, like in a leather strip. Is the inside also supposed to be leather, or is it supposed to be suede? Yeah, that's pretty much all I know. Again, I do not have any authentic bags, but I purchased them. I purchased these dupes for either doing a video on it, to just show that, they are out there. Some of them are uncanny, some of them aren't uncanny. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I have for you today, little 10-minute video. So again, if you have either one of those bags, authentic or even a dupe, please comment below. Let me know your little story of where you found it, if you carry it, and any differences that you may see in your bag versus these two bags. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a great day.